What's good, YouTube? It's Zach, and today we got the Indianapolis Colts record prediction. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. The Colts have arguably the worst quarterback rotation in the NFL, and that includes the Cleveland Browns, who have 73 quarterbacks. But other than that, let's take a look at their schedule. Starting things off, week 1, they're taking on the Miami Dolphins. This is the Miami Dolphins in September football, which they don't do a whole lot of losing in September. So give me Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins to get the win over the Colts, dropping them to 0-1. Week 2, they're taking on the Denver Broncos at home. They're starting things off with 2 week games at home. Sorry, 2 week games, 2 home games. And yeah, Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones or me have no chance at beating this Broncos secondary, who have arguably the best defense in the NFL. Broncos get the win. Week 3, they are taking on the Tennessee Titans at Nissan Stadium, with Cam Ward making his first divisional game. I believe Titans, yeah, it's their first divisional game of the year. And I do have Cam Ward defeating Anthony Richardson, proving that Anthony Richardson is the worst starting quarterback in the NFL. If you guys are thinking about taking this guy in fantasy, don't do it. Just let him go on the waiver wire. If he does good against the Broncos defense, then that's when I would consider picking him up. But have to see it to believe it. Colts drop to 0-3. Week 4, they're taking on the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi Stadium. Now you might be thinking, Zach, the Rams are a way better football team. They're going to beat the Colts. And I would say you are correct. But I do have the Colts getting an upset win. You just have to predict upsets in the NFL. And I honestly don't see the Colts starting out 0-4. So they have to get the win against the Rams in this one. Week 5, they are taking on the Las Vegas Raiders at home once again. Geno Smith and Brock Bowers are going to have a massive performance in this game, and Max Crosby might go for 5 sacks because Anthony Richardson can't see his blind side ever. If you guys saw that preseason clip, you should know that by now. But yes, Raiders get the win. Week 6, they are taking on the Arizona Cardinals at home. I mean, the Cardinals are a potential wild card team, and they are going to be a disgusting offense led by Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, and James Conner. And yes, the Cardinals get the win. This one honestly could be like 35-10. Week 7, they're taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. They're playing in SoFi Stadium again. They have the Rams and the Chargers at home. Consider it their second home stadium. But yeah, they shouldn't beat either team. I do have them beating the Rams kind of out of nowhere. But they're going to lose to the Chargers. The Jim Harbaugh will not let the Chargers lose this game. I am a Michigan fan. Believe me, he won't let it happen. And the Colts fall to 1-6. Just as Colts fans are starting to say sell the team in Week 8, Anthony Richardson has his best game of his career, going for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns against the Tennessee Titans, getting a Week 8 win, improving to 2-6. Can the Colts make a run to the championship? Week 9, they're taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers at Acrisure Stadium. Why is it not Heinz Field? It's starting to make me crash out a little bit, but Aaron Rodgers don't lose to bad football teams. The Colts I think, are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this season, probably bottom 5 to bottom 7. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers gets the win, and the Colts are just looking and searching for answers. And finally, in Week 10, before their Week 11 bye week, it looks like they're going overseas at Olympic Stadium. That has to be somewhere overseas. It's Berlin or Germany, it says on the thing. But I do have the Colts getting the win. I do believe Michael Penix will struggle because the Falcons tend to overlook matchups and lose games that they shouldn't. That's why the Colts will get the win. The Colts are 3-7 exiting the bye, and now they get to play the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. No matter where this game is going to be played, it could be played on the moon. And I do believe the Kansas City Chiefs will get the win, and the Colts might already be looking towards that number 1 overall pick. Week 13, they are taking on the Houston Texans at home once again. Unfortunately for the Colts, they're going to lose again. And I think Pat McAfee might have broke his entire setup on ESPN, and he might have been fired for showing a violent work environment. But the Texans, CJ Stroud, I mean, what are we talking about? Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, Texans win. Week 14, they are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars at Trevor Bank Stadium. Again, Texans and Jaguars are the 2 teams in their division that are going to be gunning for the division title and wild card seeding. So Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter will not let the Jaguars lose this game. Jaguars get the win. Week 15, they are taking on the Seattle Seahawks and Sam Darnold and company. If this was being played in Indianapolis, I would take the Colts to win this game. But at Lumen Field, with all those crazy Seahawk fans, are they going to get into the head of Anthony Richardson / Daniel Jones / you in the comment section below? Seahawks will get the win. 16, they're taking on the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football. You got to be kidding me. I might need to pick up a shift. There's no way I'm going to want to stream this game, but I am going to be streaming all primetime games, so I am going to be forced to watch this football team. And the 49ers are going to get the win. They really don't lose that much on primetime, but the Niners are in must-win now mode, literally. I think this is their last year that you'll be seeing Kittle, McCaffrey, and Trent Williams on the roster. So yeah, 49ers get the win. Week 17, it's the Jaguars. And yes, the Jaguars could just do the funniest thing. And I do believe since the Colts have been mathematically eliminated for weeks now, they're going to get the win, eliminating the Jaguars from potentially making the playoffs. And it's going to be good in the moment, but really bad for playoff seeding. I'm just going to say that right here as well. Since they eliminated the Jaguars from playoff contention in Week 18, they will defeat the Houston Texans backups, improving their record to 5-12, finishing third in the AFC South, no playoffs, and out of the top 5. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I too high on the Colts or am I too low on the Colts? Other than that, it's been Zach. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.